Master, dinner is served. Igor, it's not that I don't appreciate the effort, but you know I prefer my meals uncooked. And how many times have I told you about using garlic? Yes, Master. Forgive me, Master. Please. Bite into Paradelphia. Thursday nights at 8, only on Toxic Radio. Paradelphia, because what if it's all true?
Hey guys, dating life going pretty shitty?
I find you so creepy I think you should have to walk around with a bell around your neck.
Finding yourself getting a little desperate for some female companionship?
Alexa, tell me you love me.
Hell no. You disgust me.
What you need is to upgrade your style right now. The Toxic Store's got exactly what you need. Pick up some stylish gear featuring Deviant Gamer, Toxic Radio, and the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah!
You can find the store through the Toxic Radio app or toxicradio.net. Get in the game.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Get yourself a little love.
That guy's getting boobies. Yeah, he is.
Toxic Radio and the Toxic Store. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic.
Enjoying all that Toxic Radio has to offer? Well, make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be the first to find out about ticket giveaways, amazing guests, awesome contests, and Toxic Radio events. Just search Toxic Radio Live, all one word, and press that little button. Every time you do, someone here at Toxic Radio will get their wings. Yay! Well, not really. Aww. But we will get a warm, fuzzy feeling in our tummies. But then again, that just might be the beer. Anyway, like and follow us, and we will see you out there on the interwebs.
Hungry for Hope Nation, your host here, Reckless Donnie Hart, and I am joined by my co-host, Big Time Tim Gudges. And we got a special guest tonight, man, all the way from Austin, Texas. We got Floyd Kid Austin Schofield. I think we got him live. We're going to bring him on right now. We got him and his father.
Yes.
Hey, Kid Austin, you there? Oh,
yeah, he's coming right now. He had to go sign something real fast.
Hey, man, I want to first thank you, man. You got a great kid. Even just from talking, I could tell, man, you did a good job.
Thank you.
So you guys are out in Austin, right, man?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. How does it feel, man? We got you. How does it feel, man, to see? I know you guys went through some hard times growing up, man, and you stuck by, and you did everything you had to. Now you got a kid who's a 5-0 professional fighter. How does that feel, man?
Oh, we already knew this was going to happen. Hold on, here he comes, so I'm going to slide over.
All right, man.
Say hey to everybody.
What's up?
Hey, Kid Austin, man. We're out in Jersey, but we love to have some Texas friends on, man. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
I'm good. No, thank you guys.
Yeah, but like I was saying, we knew this was going to happen since he was small.
Was this a dream of both of you since you boxed too, correct?
Yes, I boxed for a while. My father boxed, so he's the third generation.
Yeah, I remember reading some stories on him. They were saying you would take him when you would go train. You'd take him and you put him in the playpen, and he would climb out and try to box.
Yeah,
is this right?
Yeah, he's something. He thought he was tough, and just watching him develop, watching a child that grew up from a playpen in the boxing gym, to see it unfold is like amazing.
Yeah, it must be amazing, man. To see, to actually see him since he was a little kid. It was a passion of his, a passion of yours. We all have dreams, but, sometimes life gets in the way, and you guys didn't let anything get in the way. You chased that dream. You did what you had to do to get him there, and he did what he had to do, and now you're finally probably feeling the rewards of your hard work.
Yeah, you can say that.
And you're just starting. What are you, 18?
Yes, sir. About to be 19.
Just starting.
Just
He didn't
start.
compete. He was 8 years old, but
Yeah.
he was homeschooled, just traveling every other weekend to another competition. So this is all he knows. He didn't just start. He reaching
Not
that
just
prime.
not just starting. I mean, just getting the national recognition. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
You know, you guys known since he was a little kid that he was going to be here, but now the world's finding him. The whole world's finding out what you already knew. You already knew your father, man. You raised him. You taught him right. You had him train. You watched him train. We don't get to go there. People watching, we're not behind there every day with you watching the work he puts in, the dedication. You had a front row seat to it all, so I'm sure it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's real cool. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have this experience.
Now, you guys he's a 5-0 professional fighter. He's getting a lot of hype, but things weren't always like that. When he was younger and he wasn't the pro yet, but you knew he had that heart and that dream, but things were kind of tough, man. I know you guys said you dealt with some homelessness. What's one thing back then, like, you wish you knew now that you wish you knew back then when you were going through them hard times?
Back then, it ain't nothing that I know now. It was hard. It's very hard. It's challenging. And anybody going through it, I'm rooting for you to get through it. But it's hard. I try not to reflect on that too much, but it's challenging. In this society, it's nothing in place for single men. That's what we experience. Like, nothing in place. You don't get no assistance, really, as a single man with a child, because it's like very rare to them. It seemed like when we was going through it, it's very rare to them. So everything you get, you have to work hard for. Very hard. And it's not easy.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Kid Austin might be a champion fighter and getting all the rewards, but honestly, I think you're a champion father for being able to do that. You grew up single father. You raised him yourself, correct?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
you gave up a very high up A&R position to gain custody, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I was working and developing artists like Mr. Cheeks. I developed a lot of artists. I was working at the Select Records and Universal as an A&R. To get custody of him, I had to give up my dream, to have a child and get a normal job, working normal 40 hours. But the lifestyle I had, 40 hours, left us homeless.
Now, you went through this, and there's other single fathers out there, man. And like you said, man, it is. I feel like sometimes the cards are stacked against them. Would you have any advice to any single fathers raising their kid, man?
Yes. To any single parent, it starts in the head. You have to first come up with a game plan. Even if it don't seem like you're gonna reach it, like you might not have those resources, it starts in your mind first. You see the picture, you meditate on it. Some people call it pray on it, and you reach for that goal. You take every step, and you take little small steps. Small steps add up to major and big steps. But every day, just take a small step in that direction, and then when you look up, certainly you'd be amazed, like we are right now.
Now, I gotta ask Kid Austin a similar question. Any kid who had that same dream you did, they want to be a professional athlete, a boxer, and they're young and they might be going through some tough times and the cards are stacked against them. What would you have to say to them, man?
Just really work hard and stay dedicated, and don't let anybody tell you can't do anything. Because, like I said, anything is possible. That's what I was taught. And hard times, that's just a what do we call it?
Temporary situation.
Yeah, temporary situation. And you're gonna get through it as long as you put your mind to it. And it don't come easy. It takes a lot of hard work, and dedication and sacrifices. So, just put your mind to it. You're gonna get through it.
Now, you put in all that hard work up. I was a football player and wrestler, went on to do professional wrestling, some semi-pro football, and I put in all that hard work. And then when I got to like almost the pinnacle of, pro wrestling, I was on my way. My years of hard work and dedication and people who said I couldn't do it, and I did it anyway. And when I finally got there, for me as a young kid, getting that stardom, I didn't take it the right way, man. I did things I'm not proud of. I let it get to my head, and I blew, my dream. Does your dad kind of keep you poised? You had that role model next to you. Are you able to keep him poised during, he's a 5-0 pro. He's getting a lot of media. You keep him humble?
Oh yeah, I keep him humble.
Does he keep you? Has he been able to?
He got I'm still dad, and we don't play that. He could be 30 years old. I'm still dad, and he's gonna act the way he was raised, with respect, hard work, dedication, and stay focused.
Yeah, I had good people in my corner, but then people, once people start seeing you're going somewhere. You get people coming out of the woodwork, and unfortunately for me, it got the best of me and stuff. But that's one of the things we do now with our show, man. I try to guide young people away from that, or people who went through it and made it back. We try to share their story, but your story is just a story of somebody who overcame the odds through hard work, man. We like to see that, especially in this country, everything that's going on. Somebody who just put in the work consistently, and a father and son do it. Don't get better than that to be with him since the beginning.
Right, and it don't stop there. For y'all young fighters, they still come out the woodwork. The people still come up. I mean, I'm like his force. I mean, ping, 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 blocking you. But they be coming out the woodwork. Even with these contracts, you'll be amazed. As a parent, you're going to have to protect your child because their frontal cortex isn't developed to 25 years old, so they can't think logically. So for a parent to just let their child go into this cruel world, the world that we're in now, alone without, it's a trap. So as a parent, y'all have to be there. Y'all have to be involved with y'all kids, or otherwise they're going to be involved with the world, and the world going to lead them wherever it chooses to.
Yeah, man, they're inspiring words. So he's had you by him the whole time. You were the greatest resource in his life. Has there been any other resources that have helped you and your son along the way?
Oh, that's a good question. Man, I must shout out to Shelly Slim. That's his godmother. She for the shows in the past, she would come up with the money to get us there, and she just did a lot of things to help us on that journey to reach this goal of boxing. Then we got Nick Anton. He also been a big contributor. And then you'll be surprised there's so many people. Like, I was a personal trainer that put $20 here, $10 here to help us get to these events to travel every other week. So it's so many people, more than I can name. But I can't wait to run into them again.
That's awesome, man. Now for you, Kid Austin, besides your father, obviously, who's been the most influential people in your life? I know you named your godmother, your father.
You better say your mom. I don't know why I didn't say that first.
Yeah, my mom, definitely. But besides that, nobody really. But the major one is my father. 'Cause, he did mostly anything and everything for me. And without him, I won't be here today. So it would have to be my dad, mostly.
Man, it's just awesome to see a father who's so involved, man. I know I brought it up already, but it really, it's awesome, man. You're blessed to have your father, man. I think you already know that, but
yeah,
he just loving that. he used to. He couldn't stand it when he was younger. He's like, Dad, you don't let me do nothing. Oh my goodness! But now he appreciates it and he's glad.
Yeah, man. The cards were definitely stacked against single parents, single fathers, man. And you sacrificed a lot. Like, how does it feel now being the 5-0 professional fighter from when you know where you started, the homelessness, the struggle? Do you ever sit back and say, I
tell people I don't really remember what was going on at that time because I was a baby and a little kid. But I do think back and I think like my life is like really good compared to how it was about 10 years ago. So yeah, I do sometimes reflect on it, and I thank my dad and